Picked up a new Aluminess high rack side ladder for the Revel here. I'm gonna do an unboxing and put it on the Revel today. So this is pretty much it. Pretty simple. Got a small bag of some nuts and bolts and instructions, and the actual ladder. I can't wait to see how this is gonna look on here. Not sure where I'm going to put it at. I may put it right here between the driver's side window here and the cassette toilet, or I may put it right here. It depends on which I like better. But let me get back with you in a little bit when we get a little closer. Okay, I've studied this rack a little bit. I believe what I have to do first is, I'm back here in the back looking frontwards here, but take out a couple of these nuts here, those two nuts right there, and slide those two T-brackets down in this slot right here and push them all the way through. And then I can kind of set the place where the ladder's going to go. All right, so I've got the bolts out that holds the rack down to the frame here out. So now all I'm gonna do is pick this up right here and push my threaded bolts all the way through here to right here, and that should be pretty well in place. All right, so I've decided to give this position right here a go. The reason I like it there, it's more centered in the van for one thing, for aesthetics, but more importantly is it allows me a little better access up here on top of the van. So I've got an owl ladder back in the back to get to this point right here. I'm gonna put a toolbox up there at some point, but I really didn't have a good way to get right here. I'm gonna slide this solar panel over about 3 inches, probably at some point, but I've got this room here that I could use a little bit of space for, also this room here. So by having the ladder set right here, I feel like it's going to give me a little bit better access to things up here. And you know, if I ever want to move it over 2 foot, it's not really that big a deal. So I think I'm going to proceed with this. But anyway, I think I've got this set up correctly here according to the instructions. I did have to move this bar over about 3 inches. So I'm gonna tighten it back down, get this set. I've got to screw these down here hand tight and add a little bit of lubricant down here for it. And then I'm gonna start to mount this ladder on the top part here. All right, so I've got this pretty well in there like I want. They recommend leaving it loose just for a little bit longer until you get the bottom kind of drilled in, and then you can tighten everything up. But this is pretty much what they're calling for. They do have 2 holes right here, one right there and one right here. I'm not sure what the other one's for, maybe another kind of van or something, I'm not sure. But I put mine right here, it lined up perfectly. So I drilled 3 holes for this bracket. That's where the ladder is going to go, right here. And they're going to be going right like that. Not like that. So this way you know where it's at. Right here is your utilities hookups. I'm going to screw that in right now. And we should be good to go pretty soon. All right, so I got the bracket put on okay. I haven't put this on here, the ladder on yet, but getting ready to do that in a minute. But it went on pretty good. Right there, you can see the bolt holes. Not too big a deal, a little bit tight in there, but we got it done. So this was definitely the most difficult part of the task. And it's just because of the ladder position that I chose, made it a little bit more tight of having to deal with this fabrication of metal right here. But the pinch weld, as you can tell, got through here. It was just real tight fitting to get in here with any kind of tools. I had to end up using a crescent wrench in a socket set, but it was still slow going. To tighten these 3 bolts took me a good half an hour, back and forth trying to get the right tools for it and everything. But hopefully this will be worth it. I think that's it. That's been a project right there. It's been definitely my first modification of a semi-hard modification. It wasn't a hard modification, it was just my first time doing the ladder, and I was not going to do it myself. Originally I was going to get Mainline to put it in for me on Monday, but they wanted about $300 to put it in. So once I saw how few parts there was in the box, I decided to give it a go myself, and just, you know, I couldn't really tear it up. If I couldn't do it myself, then I would just have them do it. But Aluminess, they recommend after you get everything kind of almost tightened down fully, step on the ladder and put downward pressure on it, and then tighten up those last two screws down there. But I think that's going to be it. I went back and forth on the different locations a couple different times, trying to decide which I wanted the worst. And I really do. I think I will like that location better, mainly for storage up there. Guy on YouTube, Peter Holcomb, I saw his video last night, and he's the one that gave me the idea to put it right there. He was able to get his kayaks up and down that thing no problem at all. So but I'm gonna give it a go, and you know, if I don't like it, I can always move it from there to over there. Now that I know how to put it up, it wouldn't take me no more than 25 to 30 minutes to put it from there to over there, right behind the cassette toilet. So I'll try this out for a little while and see how it goes. And but yeah, I think it looks good. I think it looks good. All right, guys, y'all take care. So there's the final product there. What do y'all think? I really like the accessibility of this location of this ladder. As you can tell, I put those max tracks up there pretty quickly. Wasn't no problem at all. And I am going to be getting I've already got the Agile mounting pins. I don't have the rack yet for it, so once I get the rack, I can put it on there and secure those max tracks a little better. But anyway, I hope you are enjoying these videos. I've got a few more coming. Talk to you soon.